Hello and welcome to the history of Firefly. Today's episode, the Battle of Serenity Valley. And here we go. The Battle of Serenity Valley was a battle fought during the Unification War in Serenity Valley, located on Hera, and was considered to be the final decisive battle in the war. The battle began in May 2511, and while not the final battle of the war, it was generally considered the end of the war for the Independents, who had lost almost all 16 brigades and 26 air tank squadrons they commanded in the battle. The battle lasted 7 weeks, with dug-in Independent forces matched up against superior numbers and technology of the Alliance, before Independent High Command officially surrendered to the Union of Allied Planets. Several commanding officers were killed in combat, leaving Malcolm Reynolds to lead 2,000 troops. In the last week, while the Alliance and the Independent High Council were discussing peace talks, 400 troops went down to 150. Most decimated were the 57th Overlanders, which only had 2 survivors from their original platoon. The Alliance were victorious due to their previously mentioned numbers and technology, as well as a brilliant deep flank strategy by General Richard Wilkins. Malcolm Reynolds of the 57th Overlanders was a sergeant at the beginning of the battle, but by the end so many independent officers had died that he ended up commanding over 2,000 troops. He led a spirited defense, relying on digging in and ambushing the Alliance forces to hold them back, often placing himself in danger to do so. Zoe Allen, also of the 57th Overlanders, was Malcolm's corporal and friend. She also helped in the organization of the leaderless independent forces, usually accompanying the sergeant on his various suicidal missions. Malcolm and Zoe were the only survivors of the original unit, and 2 of only 150 survivors of the 2,000 men that Malcolm had been leading, most of whom died of injuries or starvation during the week-long period where the surrender was organized. The 68% total soldier casualty rate was mainly attributed to the lack of medical support after the battle. Mal named his ship a Firefly-class transport ship, of which Zoe was second in command, Serenity. After this particular battle, the rubric, "No one leaves Serenity, you just learn to live there," being a bittersweet reference less to the ship's status as a home as to the catastrophic body count at the battle. A deleted scene available on the Firefly DVD set indicates that the casualties from the battle totaled at least 500,000, with some 330,000 being browncoats. Hey, thank you for watching the history of Firefly. Special thanks to the Firefly fandom for all information you heard today. Have a great day. Bye-bye.